What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, the Options Boss. Just here dropping in on y'all. Hope y'all enjoying the video so far. Just want to show you guys how my week went this past week, now that the week is over. And a couple of things that I got in store for early next week. So you guys remember the last video, I made $45,000 on Monday. Obviously a great day. The rest of the week, not so much. Let's hop into the Robinhood and I'll show you guys what it looked like. So as you guys see, I finished at 43 for the week. Friday I was up 7%. Tuesday I got absolutely smacked. Wednesday I got smacked. Thursday I actually was a little bit green, and Friday I was about 7% green. So you know, it's just all a process of building it back. That's the great thing about the market. You'll have days where you look like a rock star, and you'll have days where you look like you have no idea what you're doing. Just to give you guys an idea of a couple of plays that I have for next week. We'll go one by one. So I did grab 5 Apple calls, 395 calls for next week. I purchased them at $226 per contract. They were currently worth $238 a contract at the end of the day, and we'll see how those guys how they do come Monday. From there, Tesla. You guys seen what Tesla just did. I have 5 Tesla contracts way out the money, 2100s. This might sound crazy to you, but if Tesla has really good earnings, obviously that's coming up, though not this week, they'll get added into the S&P. And with that being the case, I'm expecting them to continue to jump this week. I'm expecting big jumps out of Tesla this week in preparation for their earnings, which I believe is coming up the week after. I bought these 5 contracts at $10.20 a contract. They did lose money on Friday. I got them very late in the day, Friday, so they lost a little steam, and they're worth $8.98 a contract right now. Amazon, kind of the same boat as Tesla. They have earnings coming up in a little bit, and I'm expecting big things out of them. I got a 33.40 call for those guys for next week. I bought it at $34.75. It was worth $34.98. Most of these contracts I'm showing you guys, I pretty much got like the last hour or so on Friday. You know, just to kind of set myself up for Monday, for the rest of the week, for the week to come, for what I expect to happen. I'm expecting Amazon to go up big time. They got a price raise this past Friday, and I'm really expecting that to pay some dividends this coming week for sure. Alibaba had such a great week. They didn't end on really good terms on Friday, but I'm expecting them to bounce back. The market overseas in Asia has been booming. I'm expecting that to continue, and hopefully it'll help Baba over here. I got these 5 at $1.99 a pop, and they're worth $2.02 a pop right now. And I'm looking for big things out of them. I got 280 calls on Baba. I think Baba's around 260 right now. So, you know, definitely out the money. But I think that if Asia does well overseas, I think that Baba could jump again this week. NFLX. Netflix was so good for me this past Friday. It was definitely one of my big winners on the day. When you look at the Netflix contracts, I bought these calls are 645 calls. I bought 2 of them. I bought them, they were worth $5.40 a piece. They're now worth $4.40 a piece. Netflix has earnings coming up the end of this week. If they hit earnings, Netflix is going to probably shoot up to 700. You can mark my words, write that down. If Netflix hits earnings this week, guys, they're going to shoot up to 700. So that's what I'm looking for out of these guys. I did get some Amazon calls way out the money. What I noticed about Amazon and Tesla is their calls got a lot more expensive this past Friday. So that's I'll be interested to see in the comments if you guys noticed the same. But I noticed the Amazon calls and the Tesla calls were way more expensive than they typically were. And they're already expensive to begin with. That said, I grabbed 5 way out the money Amazon calls. There are 380 calls. I don't expect Amazon to hit 380 this week. Amazon just got a price target to raise to 3,300. I do expect them to move up, and I'm hoping that when they move up, they'll move up enough to make these contracts be worth something. That being the case, I got them at $7.15 per contract. They're currently worth $6.23 per contract. I'll be interested to see what happens with those. And Tesla again. I did grab these 3 Tesla contracts towards the end of the day as well. They're 1940 calls. I don't necessarily expect Tesla to hit 1940 this week, but with Tesla, you really could never say never. It's definitely been one of the more amazing stocks to watch since I've gotten into the market. I got the 3 at $14.55 a pop. They're currently worth $13.55 a pop. I'm definitely going to be interested to see how much Tesla can move, even in the pre-market alone on Monday. So that'll definitely be something I'm looking forward to. One more thing that I will tell you guys, I'm keeping my eye on this whole Wayfair situation. I'm not sure if you guys have heard about Wayfair. If you haven't, I'm not going to dive into it too much on my video. But just Google up Wayfair news and see what you come up with, and you can decide, for yourselves. But Wayfair is definitely in the news, and I'm thinking about grabbing some puts on them. I could possibly see grabbing some puts on Monday, and I could also possibly see waiting to the end of the day Monday and grabbing some puts for the rest of the week. A lot of the times Mondays are green, so you got to be careful with puts on a green day, or at least that's one of my mottos. But if Wayfair is falling enough in the pre-market, I'll definitely hop in and give it a spin Monday. If not, I'll wait till late Monday and I'll probably hop in Tuesday. But it's definitely worth keeping an eye on that Wayfair situation. So guys, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the videos. Hope you saw some things that make you think about what you might want to do for next week. If you got an idea of what you want to do for next week, let me know in the comments. I'll let you know what I think about it. I might want to ride with you on it. And if you guys ride with me on any of the things that I grab, let me know. And hopefully we can be in a winner circle together. So, it's your boy, the Options Boss. I'm going to holler at you.